Paul goes on in this text and he says the source of this is hope, a hope which is laid up for you in heaven, of which you have heard about in the word of truth, the gospel. So it's interesting, there's this chain of events that are taking place in the text, and now we're kind of getting toward the foundation of what's making it all work besides the person of Christ. And he uses this word hope. Now, we hope for a lot of things. We hope for good weather, we hope that we get to El Pastor before they run out of their tacos. We hope our kids turn out well. We hope for a lot of things, but that kind of a hope is wishful thinking hoping. That's not the biblical definition of the word that Paul is using here. The hope he's talking about, Elpis, means a confident expectation of a particular outcome. So you have a confident expectation that things are going to turn out a certain way based on a confidence that's outside of yourself. And that's what Paul is saying, is that you've got a hope that allows all this to form in you and be generating through you the thankful heart, the prayer, the faith, the love. It all comes from this confident hope, and it talks about where that hope is. It's in heaven. It's laid up for you in heaven. Now, the word in the Greek is actually in the plural, not the singular. Heavens. It's laid up in the heavens. I love talking about heaven. I had somebody, actually Goldie was asking me last week, can you talk about heaven again? It's such an encouraging topic to talk about. We're going to talk about heaven in the book of Colossians. But I'll just say this, that the Bible describes various heavens in the Bible. We've got our earth atmosphere, which is the first heaven, the second atmosphere, which is the stellar atmosphere, our universe. That's the second heaven. The third heaven is the presence of God at the throne of God right now. That's going to change because in the end, he's going to create a new heaven and a new earth, and it's going to be positioned here on the globe. It's going to be awesome. And so we've got different heavens that are described in the Bible. But that hope of that heaven, of that kingdom, of that coming reign of Jesus Christ frees us up like nothing else can. You see, everyone that doesn't know Christ, they're consumed, understandably, with trying to figure out life and pay the bills and solve the problems and deal with the crises and try to understand the injustices of life and deal with depression and all the emotions that go along with the ups and downs of life. That's what consumes us. And a lot of our life, frankly, is a process of trying to divert that away and insulate ourselves from future harm and provide ourselves with some measure of pleasure in the life that we lead. And a lot of energy goes there. And in fact, I was thinking about it. I shared with the congregation last night that, in me is this just, I'm capable of, I had so much concern about me. I don't have time for anybody, to be honest with you. Our things, our house, the stuff, my responsibilities, my many problems, all the things that are going on in my life, honestly, if I just took care of me, I wouldn't have time for ministry. I'm that busy with my problematic existence. That's just life. But what frees me up and what frees you up as a believer is that I know that this isn't the end and I don't have to survive this.